So when you hear this one, carbon dioxide as a facelift, I sort of think of, is that what comes out of the tailpipe of a car? Like, how could this be good for your face? Well, apparently it's helpful as an anti-aging treatment.
How do you get it into your face?
Well, we'll show you. So we'll show you some before and afters, and all the celebs are doing it. You know, the Kourtney Kardashian.
Oh.
So Jen's over at Dr. Bloom's office in Bryn Mawr, and he's on the table, oddly.
Yeah. So the thing is, you know, we have to get a little bit weird when we come over there. I'm just kidding. Good morning, Dr. Bloom.
Morning, Jen.
Okay, so here's the thing. As Lily's taking this off of your face, Mike asked, how does the CO2 get in? It's basically this new mask. In many practices, like you guys here, you're using it as like an add-on for treatment that really like speeds up. You look good.
There you go, yeah.
All right,
It reduces downtime for many of the procedures that we do.
All right, so like after microneedling, we saw Kourtney Kardashian, she had microneedling.
Right.
Sometimes it can be super red, and she doesn't have time to not look perfect.
Right, a lot of the celebrities, they don't have the same downtime that we do. They need to get, red carpet ready quickly, and they're doing procedures like this to reduce that and to really improve their skin quickly.
Okay, how did this start? In the olden days, they would inject carbon. I know you have to like peel it off your face.
Yeah, so like in the, I believe it like 1930s, doctors usually inject CO2 into the skin, and then blood would go to the surface of the skin to kind of fight that. And this is the same idea. It's called carboxytherapy, where the CO2, I could feel it being kind of like tingly on my skin.
It's like scrubbing bubbles.
That's a great term for it, because that's kind of what it felt like. And basically the CO2 diffuses into the skin and then brings oxygen to the skin to help heal it, any damage that was done from any of the procedures that we do.
Okay, Lily's here. She does a lot of the microneedling here in the office.
Yes.
And so you'll put this on people's faces. Tom, the camera guy, and by the way, you can like see it right there.
Nice and goopy.
People, if they don't have time,
Yeah.
they can leave the office with that stuff on their face.
Yeah, so we put it on immediately post-procedure, Morpheus microneedling, and they can choose to stay here for 45 minutes, or they can just hop in their car and go right home and drive home looking like that.
Speaking of home,
earlier.
if people, just want to do the treatment, that's something that you're doing as well. You can buy 3 of these.
Yeah.
Really easy to put on your face.
Super easy. We sell it in packs of 3. It comes with directions, and you just mix it up in a bowl, and you put a thick layer on your face, keep it on for 45 minutes, and then you just peel it right off.
Okay, so when I was reading about the product, it said, this is good maybe for like a wedding. You'll see the results for about 10 to 14 days.
Yeah, I mean, right now my skin feels a little bit like tighter. I don't know how it's looking, but it's kind of like a little dewy.
Yeah.
I mean, so you get that immediate improvement, and then, yeah, it lasts because the skin is tighter, it's more oxygen rich. It looks good for a few days to a week.
There's a lot of data on this because they're going to think about using it for literally like wound care.
Yeah, I mean, this company is interesting because they did a lot of like science behind it. So things like diabetic foot ulcers and wound healing, they've actually done studies looking at how this heals it quickly, because those are things where you need oxygen to come to the surface to help heal those wounds. This is something they used. This is a aesthetic or a cosmetic product, but they showed that this is powerful in healing those things too.
So this is like the best mask you've ever seen?
I mean, I've been pretty impressed with it, which is why we have it here.
Yeah, I mean, you've done a lot of stuff. Like, what about this is better than some of the other things you've seen?
It's easy, and it helps to reduce downtime, and it helps to reduce redness, and it improves healing. So for patients, we can put it immediately post-procedure, where a lot of treatments you have to wait a couple of days for you to heal.
Yeah.
This, we can put it on, it cools the patient so they're not uncomfortable, and then they can go home with it on.
And then, whenever I come in and hang out with you guys like I am right now, I'm always asking you, like, would you use this at home all by itself?
Of course, I have some at home. I've used it at home.
That's all you need to know. If Lily's actually using it, then you know it's good. And it's relatively affordable. In your office, it's a $100 add-on to a treatment.
Right, so if you're getting a normal treatment, RF microneedling, something like that, it's additional $100. And we put it on, either you can go home with it or stay here, or it's around $250, $275 for the 3-pack.
It's great for brides, I would think, or
great.
whatever. I love
Yeah,
it.
you know what you can do? The bride's getting ready. They can, the whole bridal party, you can put them on.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, go back down because she has to pick some more off of your face. Sorry. Before you see patients today, I want to make sure that your face is clear. Thank you for always letting us have fun and talk about great stuff at the same time.
So great to see you.
You as well. How hilarious. All right, I'm sold.
I can
Mike,
do it.
Alex, it's just another thing you
Yeah.
do.
Because it didn't seem like any pain at all. I'm into that. No
We'll
pain.
take that. Thank you, Jen.
Heck yeah. Hey, are you a texter?